Hello everyone, Purple here, and today we're going to be ranking every psychic type Pokemon on a tier list. So let's get into it. Ironcrad and Iron Boulder are not on this tier list, so I'm just going to tell you right now, they would be an S tier because they are amazing. But anyway, let's get ranking our first Pokemon, Abra. Abra's the original. Abra's amazing. Abra gets S tier. And Alakazam is better than Abra, so he gets S tier as well. Arceus, almost an S tier, but I just haven't had enough experience with Arceus, so he gets an A tier. Articuno, Galarian Articuno, definite S tier. What an amazing design. Definitely an improvement off of Cantonian Articuno. Azelf gets an A, probably my favorite of the late Guardians. Baltoy gets a B, pretty mid design. Quaidol is way better. Beheeyem, I've always really liked Beheeyem. You know what? I'm gonna put Beheeyem in S tier because he is so underrated. He's got a really cool alienistic design. He's just great. Beldum. A or S? I think he goes in A, but Metagross is a definite S. Hisuian Braviary. Does he get an A or an S? I think he gets an A, and I guess we'll drop Beheeyem down to A as well, because I kind of like these both the same. Bronzong, definite A. What a cool mon. Same with Bronzer, just always appreciated their designs. Bruxus gets a D. Really ugly mon. I can't stand it. It's not that bad, but it's just a badly designed mon. It's useless, but its shiny is good. You know what? It gets a C tier because its shiny is good. Calyrex gets a B. Pretty mid Pokemon. I don't like its cabbage head. I like the horses, but Calyrex is riding them, so I guess they get A's because the horses are in it. Glastrier and Spectrier. Celebi gets a solid A, almost S. I love Celebi. Chimecho gets a low A, or no, B. Chimecho's pretty mid. Same with Chingling, but Chingling is useless because Chimecho needed an evolution, not a baby Pokemon. Quaidol, definite A. Always appreciated his design. Cosmoem, definite A. And Cosmog gets an S. Gotta love Nebby. Cresselia, solid A. I love the shiny. Zenmo Darmanitan gets a solid A as well as Delphox. All the Deoxys forms get S's. My favorite is Attack, but I think they all deserve S tier. Because Deoxys is awesome and his shiny is amazing. Dottler's fine. I'll give him he's got a nice shiny, so. Or actually, he doesn't have that great of a shiny, so he goes to B. Orbeetle has an amazing shiny. I love Drowsy. I had a big Drowsy nest around my house when Pokemon Go started, and I just feel very nostalgic towards Drowsy. So I think he gets a solid A. Duosion gets an S. I love Reuniclus so much. Elgyem gets a high A, just like Beheeyem. Espeon gets an S because Espeon's awesome. Esper gets an A. Esper's pretty cute. Execute's iconic, so is Exeggutor, so they get A's. Glade gets a solid S. Glade is better than Gardevoir, but so I think Gardevoir gets a high A and Glade gets the S. Giraffe Rig. I think Farigiraf gets an S, but Giraffe Rig gets an A. Because Giraffe Rig was so useful for so many years until Farigiraf came around. Gothita. I hate Gothita. It has a terrible shiny. It's got an ugly design. I just don't like it. Definite D. I like Grumpig. You can have a solid A. Wish he got an evolution. Happiny. Hatenna. Like, oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with me? And Hatterene gets B as well, and Hatterenes get B. Never really liked Hatterene. Kind of a weird design. Hoopa Unbound gets an A. Regular Hoopa gets a B. Regular Hoopa's kind of annoying, but Hoopa Unbound is pretty darn cool. Hypno gets an A. Same deal as Drowsy for me. Inkay gets a solid A. Really nice design. I like how he evolves. Jirachi gets a solid A. Pretty high A. Jinx gets a D. Really ugly design and also controversial past. Just a bad mon. Kadabra gets an S, just like the rest of his line. Kirlia gets an A, like Gardevoir. Latias and Latios both get S's because they are amazing. Lugia is absolutely awesome, so he gets a solid S. So does Lunala. I love Lunala so much. And Lunatone gets an A. Same with Malamar. I really hate Metacham's design and Meditite, so Meditite can have a C, but Metacham gets a D. Mega Alakazam gets an S, as well as Mega Gallade. Mega Gardevoir goes an A, like Gardevoir. I like the Mega Latios and Latias forms. I wish they were different colors, but they're still pretty cool. Big Metacham gets a D. It's actually even uglier than regular Metacham. Mega Metagross gets an S. I love Metagross so much. Mega Mewtwo X and Y both get S's. Really awesome Megas. Mega Slowbro gets a C because I think it's one of the worst Megas, if not the worst. It's just a bad design. They really did Slowbro dirty with it getting eaten by the Shelter. Meloetta gets an A. I like Meloetta. Mesprit. A or S. I have a funny past with Mesprit. I think I'll put him in A, but it's a high A. Metagross and Metang get S's. My second favorite pseudo legendary after Excalibur, and they're pretty close, so I love Metagross so much. Mew gets an S. Like, come on, it's Mew and Mewtwo, so obvious S's. Mime Jr. gets an A. I like Mr. Mime. I like Mime Jr. I don't understand why people don't like them. They're not really that creepy. And Mr. Rhyme gets an A too, because I actually think he's even better than Mr. Mime. Munna. I like Munna, and Bisharna looks a little bit like a fetus, but whatever. Natu. I like Natu. And Crozma's pretty awesome, pretty high A. Where do we put a Rangaroo? I think A. Yeah. I don't know why I was questioning that. Orbeetle gets a solid A as well. What an amazing shiny. This is my least favorite Oricorio form, so I think I'll put the Psychic form Oricorio in B. I don't remember the island's name where it's from, so. Galarian Ponyta's cool. Solid A. Little girly for me, but it's okay. Definite S for Alolan Raichu. Ralts gets a solid A, as well as Galarian Rapidash. Reuniclus, as I discussed earlier, I love Reuniclus, so definite S. Sigilith gets a solid A. Love is shiny. Savali gets a B. I never really understood the liking for Savali. I just don't really, I find him weird and I don't really like his design. Okay, Slowbro, Hisuian Slowbro, and also regular Hisuian Slowbro. What the heck is wrong with me? Galarian Slowbro and regular Slowbro both get A tiers. Pretty high ones. And same with Slowkings and regular Slowbros because they're just so classic. Wynut gets a B because I hate Wobbuffet for killing my starter in my first Nuzlocke here on the channel. I don't know. Where does Smoochum go? C or D? I think C. Smoochum's a little bit better than Jinx. It's kind of funny in the anime. Okay, Solgaleo gets a definite S. Colossus, solid S. Solrock gets an A, as well as Spoink. Starmie, Swoobat, Tapu Lele. Oh, that's Screamtail, but I guess Screamtail can have a low A. Ultra Necrozma is pretty awesome. Definite A. Unknown can have a B because Unknown is pretty lame. Uxie can have an A. 18 is a very high A, but still an A. Wobbuffet gets a D because Wobbuffet's a jerk. Woobat gets a A because his shiny's awesome. Weirdeer, used him a lot in Legends Arceus. I think he actually gets an S because he improved on Stantler so much. Xatu, solid A. Indeedys are meh. They get B. The Meowsticks are kind of cute, so they can have A's. Armarouge is a very high A. Espathra is meh, and so is Flittle. I think I'm gonna throw Farigiraf in S because Farigiraf is really, really cool and such an amazing upgrade on Girafarig. Iron Leaves gets a high A. The Ultra Necrozma forms to get some S's, and Rabiska and Veluza both get A's. I'm pretty happy with this list. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bells so you don't miss any of my future content. And I will catch you later.